Hey guys, Joe here from SimVR Labs, and just wanted to show you something I've been working on with HeliDuster a little bit, kind of the next wave of things to come for this plugin. As you can see, the minute I started this engine, I started incurring expenses. So, burning fuel, and every second it's rising. Cost of the aircraft is broken down all the way to the debt of the aircraft, based on the price of it and based on paying it off over 7 years, and annual payments plus interest, and I've got all the math done on that. And so as you run the engine and fly this thing, you incur cost. Insurance, same thing. There's an annual premium on this particular aircraft of $8,000 is what I have it now, and so it's broken down into the hour. And then maintenance is just money you put away for common maintenance, engine, airframe, avionics, etc. Pilot's salary. I've already, as the pilot, made $16 in this thing, but as a business, I would have to account for that expense. Cost of spray used, I'm not spraying right now, so that doesn't show up. Invoice for job, again, I'm not spraying right now, so I'm not making any money. I'm just sitting here burning fuel, and this is the total cost, and this is the net profit. So I'm sitting here being very inefficient. So on crop dusting, efficiency is the name of the game, from what I understand. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and get in the air. Got 20 minutes worth of spray. Let's go see how much we can spray in 20 minutes. We've got acres dusted right here. That'll tell you where you got, and then that's how the invoice for the job works out too, is by the acre you get paid. They pay for how many acres you spray, right? So we did not do any procedures there or any kind of ATC, but that's okay. So I think we'll start here. Get this thing to come down without getting it to VRS. This is not easy, what we're about to start doing here. Crop dusting. If you haven't tried it yet, in this aircraft, it is not easy, but it's very cool. It's very fun. I'm gonna stay low so that the spray spots register. Otherwise, it's not a nice concentrated spray, You want to get a good concentrated spray. You can see I'm already dusting some acreage here. Got half an acre done, and half an acre I can invoice about $8, right? I forget what I put. I was $12, $13 an acre, something like that. But you can knock out some acreage pretty quickly. I'm just gonna kind of hug this tree line here. Go out past this island. There's a road out here where the field ends. These are big fields. This is Indiana, so we're not going to deal with that field. We're just going to do this kind of east to west thing going on. Try to hug the edge and go ahead and slow up. Turn the spray off. Don't want to spray the road. Thing I found is pretty important is always keep forward momentum as best you can. And you guys are like, well, duh. Well, some things for actual pilots are not so obvious for people like me who just code and tinker, But now that I kind of know where I'm going, I've got a reference line on my last set of spray, I can kind of open it up on the speed a little bit, start making some profit. You can see that the further you have to fly from your origin to where you're spraying, the more you have to then dust to make a profit. Okay, I'll start trying to slow up here. Get squirrely. Now, there's a couple schools of thought, and I don't know what's more correct or which way is most used or whatever, but you see I did kind of a looping, sweeping thing, and I'm going to come down here kind of hot, and I'm just going to start my spray. Oh. Yeah. Told you, it's not easy. So I'm going to hit continue here. We're just going to look at this guy. So you see it all stopped, and it all stopped because my engine stopped. So anytime your engine's running, anytime your engine's burning, you're going to incur expense. And as you're doing stuff, I dusted 8 acres, and I can invoice $100. And in that time I did my thing, I incurred $71 of cost. So I got a net profit of 30 bucks. I ended up in the green. But anyway, this job start timer can start and stop. It won't do anything now because my engine's not on, but what you would want to do is you would get to the job, start the timer, and then stop it at the end. And you can see in this how long it took you to dust that many acres. So anyway, that's what I'm messing with. Hope you guys enjoy it. Talk soon. Bye.